E3 is just about finished. Here is a short recap of everything that went down at the weekend. Of course, it's me, Nixstricks. This is different from my usual content, but I thought this is just such a great opportunity. The three conferences, which this video will summarize, is the EA conference, which happened on Saturday, and the Microsoft and Bethesda conferences, which happened on Sunday. A lot of EA's franchises were present, with the announcement that FIFA 19 has the rights to use the Champions League branding, the biggest change about the game that we know of so far. We got a few peeks at Anthem, which was given a release date of the 22nd of February 2019, along with the confirmation that Battlefield 5 is receiving a Battle Royale mode. However, they made a point to express that they were adding content to existing content, not removing content to make room. Looking at you, Call of Duty. There was one announcement about Star Wars.
So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Giving us not much at all. However, Unravel 2 gave us the first trailer showing both co-op and solo gameplay. And then, it was available to purchase a few minutes later, which was refreshing. We got the trailer for the Sea of Solitude. Not too many details, but it looks good. Then EA finished with a whimper by showing the new Command and Conquer Rivals. On mobile. Looking at the games they showed, a clear favourite of many was Anthem, which looks like a developed competitor to Destiny. Hopefully it can live up to the hype. Battlefield 5 is shaping up to be good. The reveal of Battle Royale as an additional feature is exciting, but there is a chance that it may not be available at launch. Unravel 2 is a game that I can see myself enjoying, and Sea of Solitude looks like it could be a dark horse in a few years' time. On to the Microsoft conference. With 2018 so far being a difficult year for Xbox against PlayStation, Microsoft pulled out all their most popular franchises to make ground. First of all was Halo Infinite. The predecessors being popular in their own right, the trailer looks like we're returning to the same place as the original. Then they showed off Ori and the Will of the Wisps, a sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, a game which, admittedly, I never played, but the reaction from the crowd and the online audience showed me that I should. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is from the developers of Dark Souls, and it's about ninjas. What more do you want? If you've ever played the Life is Strange games, you'll know the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit is a don't miss. Plus, it's 100% free from June 26th.
The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. Download for free from June 26th.
Metro Exodus continues the popular Metro series, which combines deadly combat and stealth together with terrifying survival horror aspects. Kingdom Hearts 3 was showcased. Emphasis was placed on the inclusion of Frozen characters. If you're a fan of Disney films, old or new, or have experience with the previous games, this game maybe tick a few boxes for you. If you're a fan of the channel, you know we love Forza Horizon 3. We are all going to get Forza Horizon 4, and so should you. At this point, Microsoft announced that they're buying and creating game studios, setting up the studio The Initiative, and buying Undead Labs, responsible for State of Decay 2, Playground Games as a key component of the Forza Horizon series, Ninja Theory, who did Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, and Compulsion Games, who made the upcoming We Happy Few. This is a really promising sign that Microsoft are investing for the future, especially after all these studios have had recent releases. Now Microsoft just had to work on keeping the studio's talent in the studios. The Division 2 was also unveiled in this conference, both the cinematic trailer and controlled gameplay footage. I've included both. I didn't play the first one, although the beta registration is open, so I'll put the link to that down below. Everyone thought it was Skate 4. It was not. I've always enjoyed doing everything but skating and scaling games. Perhaps I'm not quite the target audience. I've played a little of the games before it. Shadow of the Tomb Raider looks exciting, explosive and heart-pumping. Hopefully a return to form if you consider the mediocre film which came out earlier this year. This game is going to be an experience. Devil May Cry is back with a bang with the 5th installment to the series. The hack and slash and shooter returns from Capcom, looking fresh as ever. A must-have for any fans of the classic series, perhaps a must-have for anyone. Let's wait for the reviews.
Hey, you have to hit every single bump in the road? Gonna ruin my crew.
Tunic is a game which looks to be heading straight to the Xbox Live Store. Think Zelda, but Link's a fox? I'm in. Jump Force allows people to play as Naruto, Goku, and Luffy, among others, in a fighting game combining everyone's favourite manga heroes and villains.
Jump Force.
Dying Light was one of the games that got past me, an open world zombie parkour game. What's not to love? This time they have a mechanic in the game, making every choice have an impact on the final city which you'll inhabit. I'm intrigued and I can't wait.
You know the drill. Get to the nearest safe house and wait until dawn. Good night. And good luck.
Battletoads, never played it, heard it was super hard, maybe chasing the recent success that Cuphead has achieved in the super difficult side-scrolling 2D adventure. You could kind of feel Just Cause 4 in the air, the adrenaline explosion-packed island where one man really can take everybody on. If anything, this game is going to be ridiculous. This game is going to be fast, but most importantly, it's going to be fun. Then we got the exciting announcement of a new Gears of War game, Gears Pop, which shows those Funko Pop characters in similar situations in the trailer. Surely we wouldn't be getting Gears of War 5, but we did get Gears Tactics, an XCOM-like turn-based game, which was disappointing for some. Until third time lucky, Gears of War 5 was announced, this time with a female lead. We can expect the same intense and incredibly violent third-person shooter action with, according to the trailer, an emotional story with character arcs which may be difficult to play through. And that wrapped up Microsoft's conference. Cyberpunk 2077 was the last trailer shown, appearing as if the screen had been hacked into just to show off. If you've played The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, you know what CD Projekt Red is capable of. This trailer was the most exciting thing to come out E3 for me, and is what fans have eagerly been anticipating. Without a doubt, I will be playing this. So that wraps up Microsoft conference. Evidently Cyberpunk 2077 is what I'm looking forward to most of all. However, there are some other games which caught my eye. Halo Infinite will hopefully be a return to form for the series, while Dying Light 2 looked very promising. I can't wait to race down the British countryside in Forza Horizon 4, or potentially explore Washington DC in the Division 2. As a fan of Life is Strange, I'll most likely be picking up the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit, especially as it's free. Perhaps the dark horse here is Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. There's a certain enjoyment in being completely destroyed by hideous creatures, and ninjas are always exciting. Now we move on to the much anticipated Bethesda conference, where viewers left with frustrated relief if there was such a thing. Rage was a fun game, if a bit short, so when Rage 2 was announced, I had to remind myself of the few fun times I had while playing, not the dissatisfaction when it was over. Hopefully this will surpass the first game and create a new fan base for more sequels.
Everyone I ever loved. All that's left is hate, fear, and the need for survival.
People loved the first modern incarnation of Doom. It had gore, shooting, atmosphere, and most importantly for me, the soundtrack was awesome. Just the sort of thing you want to be listening to when destroying Hell's favorite demons. Even in the trailer, this aspect has returned. I'm gonna go listen to BFG Division and reminisce. Another game which I really enjoyed was Wolfenstein: The New Colossus. I enjoyed it so much I went back and bought Wolfenstein: The Old Blood as well. This new chapter to the franchise looks like a ton of fun, as we are set to play as the Terrorbilly's daughters in 1980s Nazi-ridden France. The one thing which many felt was missing from Fallout is no more. You can play with your friends in Fallout 76, completing the campaign or battling other groups. The possibilities are endless, and I can't wait to get into it. I don't know anything about Starfield, no one does, apart from the assumption that it's in space. But technically, every game is, so that doesn't help us. What we hope is that will be nothing like No Man's Sky. Thanks, Bethesda. We finished with the reason that so many people can be frustrated they weren't given more, together with relief that it actually exists. The Elder Scrolls 6 is happening. So that's it. I'm not too familiar with Bethesda games. I've played Rage, Wolfenstein and Doom, sure, but the games they are more renowned for, such as Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, are untouched by myself. I'm looking forward to Wolfenstein, the Doom soundtrack, and figuring out what Starfield is. Fallout 76 is hard to deny, especially as you can have fun with your friends in the world. That's been my recap of the weekend of E3. There were some big conferences with some amazing trailers and announcements. I'll also post links to all the trailers in the description for easy access. Thanks for watching. I'd love to know your favourite trailers so far in E3 this year or any year. Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like if you like this video, subscribe for wacky gaming and future videos like this. Bye.